Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and War of Realms Giant Man, issue number 1. So we got 4 giant men, and they're gonna go in disguise, ice, baby, and try and infiltrate and assassinate Luffy. That's, Anyway, let's get into this really quick. We got part 1, A Few Giant Men, written by Leah Williams, drawn by Marco Castiello, colored by Rachel Rosenberg, and lettered by VC's Joe Sabino. And bang. So this is, of course, a tie-in for the War of the Realms, and this basically involves Goliath, Giant Man, Ant-Man, and Atlas going together to try and infiltrate, because Lady Frey is like, Luffy ate his son, his biological son, swallowed him whole, and like, I'm his mom and I've endured so much, so I need you guys to go and assassinate him in Miami. It's frozen over, so it's not that big of a deal. And Scott Lang's the first person she goes to, and he's just like, oh, yes, I can relate to a parent losing their child, so I will go and assassinate this thing for... What's in it for... What? What's in it for him? Apparently all 4 of them are going to get something that they lack, which I think is straight bull. 2, no, you don't... So let me get this straight. They're now hired assassins. That's what they are, hired assassins. What are you going to say? Oh, well, it's technically not their species, so it's not that big of a deal. The frost giants may be dumber than dog crap, but they are clearly sentient. So this is the most wrong comic book that I have seen this entire week. Just is what it is, man. Is what it is. Make no mistake, it's a brilliant comic book. I love it. The only problem I have with this comic book is the party formation. It was a dumbass reason to say yes to Freya. Seriously? Like, you want revenge, so you're hiring me to go get your revenge yourself. Like, you're the one who's... Like, what is this? What is this? Gonna profit off of somebody's revenge margin. This is... No. Like, the entire comic book I read, and the whole time my head is just focused on, no, Scott Lang wouldn't have done this. This is dumb. He even addresses it like that's supposed to make it better. Well, it's not usually my bag of tricks to assassinate people, but... Nah. They get into mischief and mayhem because they are all very different characters. Atlas, if you were reading the Secret Empire, you know how messed up he'd gotten. He got really bad. He turned back into a full-blown bad guy again. But it is what it is. I am so looking forward to the next issue. I don't know how anything else could be screwed up on this. Like I said, the party formation as a Dungeons & Dragons player, that was just terrible, completely out of character for Scott Lang. But everything else in this book had me smiling and all that good stuff. Anyway, guys, I recommend this book without a doubt. Just ignore the first couple pages or so. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.